Okay, so good morning. Today we'll be handling geoprocessing. If you look at the syllabus we have, we're handling geoprocessing. So we'll be dealing with exercise 8. I think that's module 8, right? So open exercise 8. So exercise 8 contains data of Taraba State, and what we want to do is to perform some geoprocessing tools, actions on this. And what we have here is a raster, a vector, because all of these have already been digitized. All right, everything that you have here has already been digitized. So it's just for us to do one or two things. So what we'll first do is we'll do what we call batch clip. So first, let's make this into a holo so that we can see everything. Now we have localities. Now localities are like name of locations within the area. So these are, you can see all the name of the locations, and I've shown you how to label, right? So you go to properties, and then from the properties you choose what you want to label. In this case is name. Then you okay. You have all the name displayed. And these are not total name of the whole area, but the one that has been chosen for the work. Alright? Like the most relevant one. So now what we want to do is want to perform batch clip. Now assuming that you have just one local government out of this whole place, and you want to clip all this data to that location. You know that this data is Taraba own. Now you just want to clip all of this data towards one local government. So first thing, you remember we've learned how to select now. So let's uncheck this. We have learned how to select, right? So that's because you have not really. Which one did you label inside? And Taraba no get any other name now. Taraba only has state name. You see, you're leaving it at 0. That's why. So if you put 2 now, if you label the local government, do you understand? We already said the name of what is in the database, what you record. So this is now the local government. Now, what we want to do is we want to select just one local government. So let's use Gashaka, or let's use Bali, as the case may be. Let's use one of them. We want to batch clip this to just this location. So first we'll select the local government and then right click, then export data. You understand how to do this now? So we export this data, and let's Bali. It's BALI. Yes. You deselect all of these ones off first. But put the name of the Taraba. The Taraba is off now. So now you take the selection tool. Wait, I'm coming. This is your selection to speak this. Then you right click, export. So you can change this to shapefile, or you leave it under this Taraba. So we now full belly, which is a local government. And then save. Yes. So you deselect from here. So now, from here now we can remove Taraba, just remove it like so that we have only belly showing. So bring back all these data. So now what we're interested in is just any data within belly, right? Just data within this belly. So we want to have this without doing it one by one. We want to do it together. So you come to your search tool. Your search tool, go to Windows. You should see search. Okay, you have it there, right? So you search for batch. Yes. Batch, then clip. Space, yes. CLIP. CLIP. P. Clip. Yes. Just search for batch, let's see. Okay, sorry. Just search for clip. I forgot. It's not batch, clip. Just clip. Have you searched for it? Good. Now, if you observe, you have all the clips you're looking for here. If you look at this one clip, it's a data management. It's a tool for cutting a raster. Let's say we have a raster, we can use it for doing that. But the one we are looking for is this one here. No. I'm coming. Here we use it to do single one. This clip here. But the one here is the one we are going to use it. So let's right click. Just click, right click on it. On the second one, yes. Not the first one. Right click on the analysis one. Then you either go to locate in catalog. Go to locate in catalog. Now, I think it's the one we are looking for. So you see it brings you to analysis, extract, and then the clip. Now right click on this clip now. Yes. You will see batch. Click on the batch. So on the batch now, we're going to add all of these things to it. So all we need to do is to just do plus sign. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bar. So we're going to have an Xbox. Just click that plus 8 times. Plus 8 times. Yes. So now what you need to do is you drag this one, drop, right? Drag and drop. Drag and drop. Drag and drop. Drag and drop until you drag all of it. And down. I've done all. You're skipping some lines. You've not dropped hospital. Go back and drag hospital and drop in that line up. No. Hospital. You're not just dropping it. You drop them based on line. You see, this is localities. You've removed banks. So you put this here. And station. You've done station. You drag it and drop on the line. So you see the difference now? Alright, so the next is, this is input future. This one is called clip future. Now, the clip future is that belly. You remember the belly we put in? So you select the belly now. And then you can, that is, in each of them, you just select the belly. No, from here, you just do like this. You see all of them. Where's your belly? This is it. Now you can copy this belly and feel. Come. So you just keep. I've forgotten how to feel, sure, but you just put the belly throughout. Just put the belly all through. You understand? Have you done that for all? Now, let's go next. The next now is output future class.
Where?
We'll go to the next one and just go. You will see output, yes. Output future class. What will their name be? And where should they be saved? That's what this output future class is. So you double click on it, it's going to bring you here. Just click on it once. No, on the line, each of this line. So if you double click on it like this, it should bring you up. Yes. So you locate this. Now, we want to put it inside our Tarawa. You already have Tarawa for this thing created. So now, go inside. Okay, go inside the Tarawa, or we can change them to future and shapefile and keep them here. Just switch. Okay, it can work. So just enter Tarawa. I'll put them here as future class. So now, what do we put first? What we put first was. What we put first. I'm coming. What we put first. I know all that I put first. So I put them the way they are here. So now, what we'll do is we'll have to cancel and look at what yours have done. Okay, so we have locality, hospital, facility. Okay, so locality, hospital, facility, banks. So now you are starting with up here. So the first one will be First one will be localities. So write localities. Then click on save. Click on OK again. And the second one is hospital. So double click again and put hospital. You say? Put the hospital there, yes. Another way you can do that is to come and let me try Slack. Okay, so you can copy this and fill everywhere. You can copy the first one, fill the remaining ones, copy V, Control V on all of them. After you've copied it, This one is hospital, right? So what I'm saying is Control A, Control C for this hospital. Then you Control V on each point. So after you have Control V all, what you do now is the last name here. Look,
I should copy that.
you say?
I'll copy this one.
No. You're not copying again. You just Control V continuously till the end. So now you come up here to the last. This is hospital now. So this one now will be. You just change the name because the next one is banks. Sorry, facilities. According to what your own you did. Facilities. And the next one is banks because of the way you did them. Right? This one will now be banks. So after bank we have station. So you type them the way they are: station, road, just continue like that. Then let me finish mine too. Banks. Facilities. I'm doing this like because I follow this one. So you see, I have locality, I have banks, I have facility. Now the next is hospital. Next is stations. So I'm removing only the name of the future so that I can have the name of the current future I'm using it for. They are going to be in the same location, just that they have different futures. Station we have road. Then after road, we have rivers. And then lastly, we have water bodies. Are you done with yours? No. I think you've missed something. We have banks already. You know, right bank here. This one is supposed to be.
But it cannot affect the one that we filled before, the order.
See, this is how. You see, you have locality, you have hospital, you have facilities, you have banks. This is the order: station, road, river. So for the first one is what? Localities. The second one is hospital. The third one is facilities. The fourth one is banks, right? So first localities, so facility. Now station is the fifth one. Now we have facilities as the third one. Now we have bank as the fourth one. So the next one is station. Not this bank you wrote. The fifth one will now be what? After station is road. Then Rivers. Then lastly is water body. I hope you understand the thing, right?
Yeah.
Now, you're looking at the future here. Exactly what's here, what should be here, because we are clipping from a larger data set to a smaller data set. This is the whole Taraba, and we're only interested in Beli local government. And then it should be the same name on this. The reason why we copy, the only reason why we copy is to be faster. If not, we'll be juggling, double clicking, and go to, you can see that they are in Taraba State, and then it's in Taraba State database, and then it's a future class. Do you understand? This saving should have the same name as was here and arranged. I hope you understand now.
Yes, sir.
Any other confusing question, because it may look tricky. All right. So then we'll click on OK. So click on OK. Or if you like, you can click on this check to see if there's any error. So once it didn't show you any error, it means there's no error. So you click on OK. So let's watch the magic. So I want to select all layer now. I want to do something. So now I see that it's already processing. I want to remove all of this layer. That's why I select them. Cannot done. My own, they say something too.
If it's like that, it means that it's done.
No, yours is not done. Yours is not done. You redo it again. Something is wrong. So go back and fill them in now. Let's see. Go back to the clip. The clip. Now let me check if it has done. Okay, I want to check my own to see if it has done.
Yeah, click complete.
Yes, badge. Yes, my own did. You can see that my own did. So let me bring the belly so that we be sure of what I'm. Where did we put the belly inside? I know I did BA somewhere, but I can't remember. I put the BA somewhere, but I cannot remember. Let me just bring the LG again. Oh, I did not finish. So you can see that my own did, right? So you put them the way they were before, right? Yeah.
So, go to clips feature.
Yes.
I'll click value.
So let's say you have plenty data like that of a province or a county in your state, in your country. And then let's say you have hospital, you have rainfall, you have pipelines, you have road, and instead of saying you want to clip them one by one to a particular place, maybe the data is for the whole country. Now you can just use batch clip tool to clip them using the procedure we just did now. So, do you understand the concept? Now, if we want to clip them one by one, what we will do is we're coming to custom geoprocessing here, and we select clip. So once you select a clip tool, the input feature, you see that is the same thing, this spreadsheet. The input feature was what we imputed in plenty format, but just that one is batch. This one now is just single. So the input feature can be just any of the features here, either station or anything. The clip feature will be the belly we had. Then this output will be where we want it safe. And then we click on save. It's just going to extract just one. You understand now?
Yeah.
So your geoprocessing tool is for what? Single. The search and then coming to extract and right click on batch is where you want to do more than one. So if you look at it now, you have input feature, clip feature, which is the same thing as we have here. See, this is clip, but this is a batch clip. This is a single clip. So here is only one input that is allowed. Whereas here you just need to add and then as many as possible. It's not just as many as possible. You see the way it's going. If you have 100 data, it should be able to do. You see, we have 43. So as many as you can go. Whereas this one is only one at a time. Yes, like that. But this one, you just do them plenty in one time. Hope we understand that. Okay. Any question? Let me check. What we're doing next? Next, we'll be doing buffer analysis. So we're still going to be using the same data we had already. Now, what do buffer analysis basically stand? I don't know whether you know how to use AutoCAD. Okay. So buffer analysis, just to let me start an example. When you have filling stations, there are DPR requirement. You know what DPR means? DPR. I don't know whether it's in your state, in your country as well. Or the department in charge with regulating how filling station, any petroleum products are cited. So like see the filling station we have, if you go out of North Gate, that's the first filling station you see now. Then if you go to market, there's one again. And there's one inside school, but that one is a gas station. Now, how those ones are cited, there are DPR requirement for each of them. Now, from the first pump, that's the diesel pump on the filling station, to the road, there is a requirement for it. From the first pump to the road should not be less than 15 meters. Then from one filling station to another filling station on the same length, the minimum should be 400 meters. Do you understand? So all of those requirements can be done using buffer analysis. Now for hospital should not be sited too long, 1 kilometer from one another. So there are different requirements. For schools, there are also requirements for schools. So we're going to use hospital. Now, what this analysis will show to us is that whether you have enough hospital or not. So, or there are too many hospitals. Now, believing that this is not the whole hospital anyway. These are just some that I picked, which we're going to use. So, Jalingo alone, I know how many hospitals they have. They can't have 3 hospitals. It's just the one we picked to represent hospital in the whole area. Not that this is the whole hospital. So, but for example's sake, we just want to use them and perform buffer. So the buffer analysis here that the hospital should not be too far. That at least should be within trackable distance, 1 kilometer from one another and all that. Not from the residence. Like, let residents have at least 1 kilometer to see an hospital. From here to here, 1 kilometer, you should see an hospital. It can even be less, but let there be a hospital within a trackable distance. All right? So now we'll come to geoprocessing and click on buffer. Now, once we click on buffer, we're going to bring in what we want, which is the hospital, right? That's the input future. Now, this one is for the output future, isn't it? So we just say buffer 1 km, because it's going to be 1 kilometer, isn't it? Okay. No space, no space. Buffer 1 km, no space. So now the distance value, you have to change this to, is it kilometer? Is it meters? If it is meter, then we're going to put 1,000, because 1,000 make 1 kilometer, right? If we select this as kilometers, then this will be 1 kilometer, isn't it? Now, another very important thing is we want it to be within this polygon, right? So we'll go to environment, and then we'll go to processing extent. Then we'll change the processing extent to be same as Taraba. Then we go down to raster analysis. So we change the max to Taraba LG. Then we click on OK. Then we'll click on OK. Then it's going to create a buffer, but they will not go out of the state. I don't know, it has created, but okay, it has done. So it's not even going to go out of the state. So you can see that hospitals are not really enough. See that there's buffer. You see the buffer. This is a 1 kilometer buffer. So you see that none of them is lapping. They are just far apart. Even if we say 10 kilometer. But how to make this buffer analysis interesting is what we have. We call it ring buffer. This is the second thing now. Because normally buffer analysis is just to show you that this is, okay, I think, let me see. Let's use that with localities. Since we have plenty localities, let's do the same thing. Let's see how far the distance, but you will appreciate the beauty more when we do multiple buffer. So our input will be localities. Let's leave it with no, and then let's use kilometer, and let's put 10 kilometers, and let's save. So you're going to see how it goes. So this is a 10 kilometer buffer. You can see that they are actually overlapping. Let me bring the localities up. You can see that they are lapping each other. So which means if we do 1 kilometer is going to, so 10 kilometer, the distance between one locality to other are actually very less than 10 kilometer. So you can see within 10 kilometer we can have plenty localities here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Within 10 kilometer. So which means if we do 1 kilometer now, let's do another 1 kilometer. Are you understanding what I'm saying? These are serious analysis already. Kilometers. So let's do 2 kilometers and see. So you see this time around, they're not really lapping again. It's just few that are actually lapping, but they're not really lapping again. But they are approximately within less than 2 kilometers or more than 2 kilometers. Do you understand? Now, we're going to do ring buffer. Search for ring buffer. Multiple ring buffer. Search. Why is this your thing hidden? I'm coming. Why is it hidden?
Maybe because
You did what?
I drag it. Then I to leave a place to do something before.
Come, do it. Just search this time. Don't search first. No, you did some terrible thing. I know something was wrong.
Okay, you say?
multiple ring buffer. Ring. Yes, space, ring. Buffer. FF. Yes, WFER. Search. Okay, so with multiple ring buffer, we want to know chronologically how it works. So we're going to use this hospital this time around. Now, yes, double click on it. So bring in your hospital. No, you can drag or you just click on this drop down here, it will come. You can actually drag and drop or you just click like this. You see all of them. So select hospital. So we want to do chronologically how many this thing. Get the concept. We want to do ranging from 1 kilometer to 2 to 3. Want to see hospitals that made this requirement till 5 to 7 to 10 to 15. Your one is doing. You put 1, you add 2, add 3 there. Put the 3 again. From 3 to 5.
5. Now
Yes.
5.
Yes. 7. 10. 15. Okay. So you go down. You're going to see. When you come down like this, you're going to see it telling you default. So we're going to change it to kilometers. The default up to kilometers. See the default. Default. Buffer unit. Kilometers. Now you go back to the environment. Click on environment. So go to processing extent. Change it to Taraba local government. Click on it. That default. Click on default. Then go down to Taraba LGA. See the last one. Same as. Now that is the boundary. Yes, click on it. So it's the boundary. So you go down to raster analysis. Down. Just scroll down. You see raster analysis. Click on it. Then scroll down. No, I didn't say you should touch that side. So max, you do the same thing. Then click on OK. Then you click on OK. It's processing. So that is how you can understand some of this whole thing. So it did a buffer and has a legend for you. A buffer of 15 kilometers and we still hasn't met this hospital. So maybe until we have done 20 before you can actually see somewhere. We only have these 3 labs here, 3 labs here. So you see that within 15 kilometers, only few hospitals meet. with the data we have, yes, within 15 kilometers, only few hospitals meet. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So only approximately 15 hospitals in the data we have meet a requirement of 15 kilometer close proximity, which is terrible if this was the case of hospital. I'm talking of hospital, not clinics, not healthcare, hospital. So which means if this was the whole data of the state that this hospital like this, there's need for urgent intervention of the government, because we can with a fact say that this is one of the reasons why people die, because they don't have short proximity to hospital. But this is just a case of what the data we have that the data you have they're going to use in making decisions, isn't it? Now we have this data. If this was the true representation of the data on ground, then we can easily with this result tell the government, see, the reason why our people are dying is because they don't have access to hospital. The distance is too far. By the time you take somebody from here, run, they reach here, the person for don't die now. But if there's a hospital 1 kilometer, 2, 3 kilometer away from the person's house, even by leg, they can carry someone and run there. So these are
Going from here
yes.
is okay, right?
By if this was, we're just having an example. If this was a requirement, every requirement is defined by what you are trying to do, want to achieve. There are set down rules, and they're the ones that, because of this, your research, this is what you define. Okay, you believe that between 1 to 3 kilometer, 1 to 15 kilometer should be a proximate location for a hospital, isn't it? But now, after you put that requirement, you've acquired the hospital data on ground. And then you now use ring buffer to do that buffer. Okay, between 1 kilometer, how many hospitals meet this requirement? 2 kilometer, 3, 4, 5, up to 15. Then with this 15 now, you can now say, Kai, only 3 hospitals meet the first requirement, which is not first step, because no hospital meet the requirement of 1 kilometer, none meet the requirement of 2, none meet the requirement of 3, none meet the requirement only 5 kilometer, which is this one. 5 kilometer, these 3 hospitals meet. Now, at 10 kilometer, only this 1, 2, 3, 4 meets it. Then at 15 kilometer, that's when these ones meet. So each of them, you now jot down, okay, at so kilometer, only so hospital meets requirement. So that by the time from the result you now have, you can make conclusions and recommendations. Do you understand? So this, you can have your own, apply it to geology, how best this can fit into. Do you understand? This is just a case of data we have. You can use it for any data, but depending on what you want to use it for. Do you understand? You understand how to do it, right? The next we'll be doing dissolve. So let's bring out the road layers. Just select, uncheck these ones and bring out road layer. The road layer is already there. So you can uncheck the state boundary. Remove all the points. Remove all the points that are showing there. There are points up, go up. See hospital now. Hospital. So now, we have this road. Let's say we want to use this road for network analysis, and we don't know the source of this road, like who digitized the road, we don't know. And we don't know how the data is before now. So dissolve it will make the road into an entity. So now to do that, you just click on geoprocessing and click on dissolve. So on the dissolve, you just bring in your road layers, and then it's optional, so you just click on OK. This whole selection, okay, dissolve. Then you bring in the road layer. Then these are optional, so we'll not even change the name of this. This one, if you leave it, it's going to it's going to the default geodatabase, which is up here. But we just want to, so we'll just leave it. Then click on OK. Now, look at something. Click on your editor and let's check something. And click on road.
Start editing.
Yeah, start editing, then click on the road.
I click on road.
The road that we just did now, where is it? This road dissolve is the one we just did now.
Okay.
Now, see. Look at here. Once you click on this road, if you click on just this one, all of it will be selected. Click on continue and see. Now click on just that road and see. Everything will be selected. So it has dissolved. Now after it dissolves, by the time you convert it back to point again, it's going to now have it has solved the problem. So now what we do is we say to line, future to line. Search for future to line. Future to line. Future, just like future class. Future to line, then you future to line. And don't forget to stop your editing, Sha. Just go and stop your editing. We don't click on, just stop the editing. Okay, so bring in the dissolve now. That roads layer, the dissolve one. The first one. So you click on OK. Mine just hooked, so let's. Okay, so where is the future to line now? Now start your editor again and check it and see. The one that you just did now. See it down. Road, dissolve, future to line. The next one. Yes. Continue. So select one road and see. So do you now see? Now it has created the end of the road to another end. Not longer just those minor things. So it has straightened some of these things such that you can use it for network analysis and it will peak now. So that's how to dissolve and fix. So when we come to network analysis, we may not really explain this again because we have done it, isn't it? So my system is not responding. Let me restart the ArcGIS. Got this Lagos one after restarting the system. Now you see this Lagos, this was my road dissolve. I just dissolved this road. So let's see. And I just dissolved this road. This is roads in Lagos. See that the whole of them are selected, right? Because I dissolved it. I couldn't find that one again. That's why I brought this one. So you shouldn't confuse yourself. So we have future to line, right? Future to line. Future to line. Don't know, my sister. It started again. It started again. I don't know. Let me just save the